Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Stellaris Utopia. In our last episode, we created the Great Mucus, a hive mind conglomerate of snails that are reaching out into the galaxy with their single mind in hopes of spreading the Great Mucus across the galaxy. We had began exploring our initial solar system right here with our one science ship to see what kind of things we could find, and we sent our fleet out to look at what was happening in our nearby solar system. So we found a new solar system. We haven't sent a science ship here. In fact, we're going to be building a second science ship as our goal. We, however, need more minerals for that. So once we get to 100 minerals, we will build a second science ship as our current plan. In the meantime, though, let's grab our fleet here and let's have them continue to check out our neighbors on this side, just to see what they can find. Back home, again, we're just kind of waiting on us to improve our stores. Let's let time go by. We'll go by at faster speed. I think at fast is a good speed for us right now. Our fleet has arrived. I can tell by watching the bar over here. So, what did we find? We found a tropical world over here. Ooh, pretty good sized tropical world as well. So that could be pretty good for us to move into with the Great Mucus. We will need to get the right technology to move out there, but at least we know it's there. Alright, let's keep hopping and bopping our fleet around. I kind of want to get a good view of what's around us before, and hopefully if we find any bad guys, I say bad guys because anybody who's not the Great Mucus is a bad guy. I'd like to know where they are. So we'll just kind of let the fleet move again here. There we go. Whoa, that's cool looking. What kind of star is that? These incredibly dense stellar, a neutron star. Look at that. That looks so cool. I can't get over it. They've done some upgrades. I don't think it looked that cool before. Wow. Alright. Let's get to this little guy out here and then we'll zip back. That sounds like a plan. We're not at 100 minerals yet.
Tile blocker cleared.
We did clear off a tile blocker. So let's check out Kazoo. And not much going on here in Kazoo that I can tell. Just a regular old Class M star. Alright, in that case, let's have... This is a real dense set of stars over here. In fact, yeah. Having this fleet do this doesn't make as much sense, but we might as well make him do something while we're waiting. See what we can find. We've cleared out the tile blocker back on Gur. So most of Gur is cleared off. We do have this new population growing. There's not much we can do here though, because again we need a new science ship, so we need to wait on our resources to increase. Our one science ship is still going around and checking everything out.
Construction complete.
Awesome. So, the ISS Yaglash, our construction ship, has completed the construction of a mining station in orbit of Wegri. We'll check that out. So, that was right here. Right next to Gur, because Gur, actually, I didn't realize this, Gur is a moon of Wegri. So here we have developed this space station right here. We'll zoom in on it so we can get a good look at what our mining stations look like. They look pretty cool. So this mining station is costing us 1 energy a turn or month, but it's generating 2 energy credits. So overall, it is a net gain for us, which looks good. I don't want our construction ship to do anything else because we don't have the minerals for it yet. Unfortunately, we are a little bit mineral starved to start this game. Not too terrible. We've got here to Besnar. No unidentified aliens yet, which is good. Let's move our fleet over. Check things out. In fact, why don't we just have our fleet just go everywhere. I want to know... I don't want to go to a wormhole. Actually, yeah, let's stop by that wormhole. And then let's get over here, and here, and here. Just anything nearby I want to see. If there are bad people within our vicinity, I want to know. So we'll just send them out on a route there. Let's let time go by again. We're almost have enough for a second science ship. Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting. Come on. Let's do this. There we go. We're at 100. We can build a new science ship. So we'll select our space station here, and we will build a science ship. It's going to take 60 days to create. So 2 months, which will go by pretty quick. You can see the days on the right going by. Then here's the actual month that we're in. We're in the year 2200. Our science ship is almost done surveying this entire section. Taking its sweet time, though. 1 month has gone by. We're almost at 2 months.
Construction complete.
There we go. We have such a surplus of food. It's insane. Okay, the spaceport of Gur has finished its construction queue. So we should have a new science vessel right here. The ISS Pathaga. And the Pathaga is going to need a new leader. So we need to hire a new leader. We need a new scientist, actually, is what we'll need. So let's recruit a scientist. And what do we have available?
Situation log updated.
Oh, goodness gracious, stuff's happening. We've encountered some form of alien vessels in the Viscaran Maw system. These strange objects have been flagged as Viscaran's Maw until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with caution. Interesting. We'll take a look at that. So we have a couple scientists here. We can get this guy who's good at rocketry. This guy who doesn't fail anomalies as often. Or this guy who has better experience. Let's get this anomaly. Oh, actually, we'll take the younger. The younger guy always seems better to me. Now that we have an extra scientist, we will pop him into our science vessel. Whoop. Assign our leader. Grab our new dude right here. There we go. Now we have our extra dude all set up. And actually, we'll set him to group 5 so we can find him real quick when we want to. In group 4, you can just go away. Actually, set him as group 4. We won't worry about group 5 right now. Alright, so, new science vessel available. I'm going to have this science vessel go off to another solar system. So we'll have it travel over to here, and I want it to survey this system. Actually, it'd be easier just to survey the system. And why don't you just go everything within one... I want you to just survey everything that's within our 1 warp range. I'm going to set this guy and forget this guy. We better get this one. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this nonsense? No. Okay, something's gone wrong. Apparently, whatever number of paths that was that I drew was too much for him to handle. Either that, or he's trying to jump into a wormhole to get where he would want him to go. We'll just do this. Okay. Well, stop doing that. Where are you going? All right, we'll just... He won't be out there long enough for that to matter. So we'll let him go off to do his surveying. There he goes. Watch him warp away. Watch his little warp engines engage.
System survey complete.
There we go. We have finished the survey of Mucolonia, which is cool. So let's grab our science guy and send him out this way. And then what'll happen is they'll meet in the middle. Somewhere. There we go. Let's bring the fleet home in case we need them. So, how are we doing on resources? We have plenty of this Unity. Oh, this is a whole new menu. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. What are we looking at here? So, this is the traditions menu. This is part of Utopia. So in 16 months we'll be able to use a tradition. So we can go expansion, domination, prosperity, harmony, supremacy, diplomacy, or discovery. Wow. Oh, and there's whole... Okay, wow. Well, in 16 months we'll be making a decision on that, won't we?
Situation
come pretty quick.
Updated.
We've encountered some form of alien vessel in the Molbian system. These strange objects have been flagged as alpha aliens until we can learn more about them. Interesting. Contact report, enigmatic spacefarers. It did not take long for the Great Mucus to come across intelligent alien life. The fleet's report to the Slepornium capital somewhat understates just how alien these forces appear, and only in passing mentions the failure to open comms. Ooh.
Evading hostile fleet.
Okay, we're trying to pause here so we can figure out what's going on. So we have an alien vessel in the Molbian system. What's happening? So in Molbian, it's this thing right here. Ooh, okay. It's space amoebas of some type. Ugh. Alright, yeah, we do not want to be fighting those. So who is in here? Is this our science vessel? Yeah, you can bug out. Let's see if he makes it.
Hostile fleet.
Get out of there. Get out of there. There he goes. Alright, so we're safe. So, we're going to have to remember there are alien vessels here that we need to avoid in future. Unfortunately. There we go. We will just send him off on a different survey path. Woo! So note to self, avoid this system in the future. How are we doing? Plenty of energy. Minerals are still a problem for us. Can we do anything on Gur to increase our mineral output? Because that is what is holding us up. Let's look at our surface here. We already have a mining network, and we're working on a better mining network. We have... Ooh, we could build something here. We can build another mining network right here. It's going to cost us 1 in maintenance. We have enough energy to take care of that. 60 minerals. It's going to produce 2 extra minerals. So let's build that, shall we? That sounds good. You don't have to worry about these fleeing symbols because we already know what that's about. So everyone's off doing something except for our construction ship, who has nothing to do. That's fine. Alright. Focus in on Gur here real quick. Is there anything else we can do? Not really. We can't do much until this population gets bigger, and then we can move him over here. But until that happens, we're kind of stuck. We're kind of in that early waiting game period where we can't do a lot because we don't have the science or technology for it. All we can kind of do is see what's around us. Ooh! We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Unek La. Where's Unek La? Oh, all kinds of stuff. Whoa, hold on. If what we have learned from these artifacts is correct, this civilization was some sort of confederation that consisted of many different alien races. They called themselves the First League, and appear to have coexisted in relative peace some 2 million years ago. Though the UNAC system lies in the region of space that seems to have made up the core of their territory, a partial map found among the artifacts indicates that this First League may have covered a significant portion of our galaxy before its eventual collapse. Interesting.
Situation log updated.
Abnormal conditions. As our science ship scans the surface of UNAC 1A, or IA, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Its composition and history provides it with extra materials that we should take opportunity to gather. We will surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate their impact on our expansion. So this is in UNAC. Where is UNAC? Let's see here. UNAC is right here, and it is inside of our... definitely inside of our space area. I don't know why it told us this was something special, because there's nothing here that we can really do. There's no special resources or anything like that. Weird. Oh well, we'll let our space surveying go on. UNAC does have a total of 4 energy available if we want to build some space stations there when we become a little bit more secure.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, what's this? Anomaly on Urchi 1. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization in the vicinity of this gas giant. Gelmer, 20% chance things could go horribly wrong. Let's go ahead and research it. Get down there and research that anomaly. Find out what's going on there. We really, really do need more minerals.
System survey complete.
Okay. We have surveyed all of UNAC and found a little bit of mining option here, but other than that, just some energy. Aw, that's kind of a letdown. Bit of a letdown, actually. That's okay. Again, we're waiting on some time to pass and our science to catch up. Very soon.
Construction complete.
Ooh, all kinds of stuff just happened. So we have our survey. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Gur. Both the scientific community of the Great Mucus, and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. We can either begin the Habitable World Survey event, or we can get extra influence. Let's go for this.
Situation log updated.
So Gur has also finished its construction. So here on Gur, we now have this building, which we're just going to need to wait for these guys to grow up so they can man this building once they're actually grown-up adults. Unfortunately, right now they're just coming out of their shell as of this moment in time. Alright, what else do we need to do to advance our empire? We need to get a bunch of extra energy so that we can start doing some extra mining to increase our mineral output. It's kind of a big thing. So when we get to 90, what we're going to do is we're going to put a... Well... I wish we could find a 3 or a 4 star. Ooh! League Cruiser. The bow section of an ancient First League cruiser has been discovered orbiting Urichi I. There is insufficient debris nearby to account for the rest of the ship, but what little remains is in very poor condition. The hull has been riddled with holes from what appears to be large mass driver projectiles.
Situation log updated.
Interesting. So we've got this little anomaly right here. The derelict cruiser. Let's grab this guy and actually have him... Oh, we can't do anything. Our scientist has to be skill 3 before we can check this ship out. Okay. That's okay. Once we have a better, higher level scientist, we'll be able to check that out. Perfect. Well, let's let some time go by. Oh, looks like we found a ocean world and an Arctic world. Beautiful. And we found another habitable world here, a tropical world. Beautiful. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing okay as far as our first foray into space goes. And time is still moving by at a reasonable rate. Ooh. We are receiving a transmission from the independent space station of the Curator Sigma Enclave. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Interesting. So we found also our first other aliens. So, High Curator Brim Den Torab. What's this? Their opinion of us is 0. Greetings, Star Travelers. We are the Curators. Our ancient order was established eons ago by the various galactic powers in the ascendancy at the time. We were dedicated towards the preservation of all knowledge, in an effort to safeguard the galaxy from descending into yet another dark age of mass extinctions and barbarism. We failed. Few of us remain today, but we are no less committed to our sacred mission than our predecessors were. We are willing to share some of our knowledge with you, for a price. Well met. So I've never met these before. Where are these guys? Uruchi, right here. Right? Let's take a look at our contacts list. Where are they? Where are they located? Oh, okay. They're next to this black hole. There's just this one space station. Well, that's cool. I've never seen this before. So, a Curator Enclave station is sitting here. It just kind of sits next to this black hole. If we look at these guys, purple means others. They're not an empire. They're not a fallen empire. This is totally new to me. They Their government is an oligarch. They hold an election every 40 to 50 years to select a new ruler. They are an ancient preserver, an ancient scholarly order dedicated towards the preservation of knowledge and technology. They don't care about us at all. They have no colonies and no populations. What if we communicate with them now? Alright. We can't establish an embassy yet. Greetings on behalf of the Curator Order. Was there something you wanted? What if we asked them to aid us in our research? Of course, we are prepared to offer you limited access to our extensive databanks for a period of 10 standard years. Should provide a significant boost to the research efforts of your scientists. We will require compensation for this service naturally, but I think you'll find that our prices are very reasonable. How much does it cost? 1,000 energy credits, which is not undoable. We always seem to have extra energy right now. And it adds 15% science output to everything. Okay. What about the mysteries of the universe? There are exceedingly powerful entities lurking within certain star systems in our galaxy. At great cost in both lives and resources, Curator agents have painstakingly gathered knowledge that should make these beings easier to deal with the next time you encounter them. And it would cost us 300 credits to tell us about something. Okay. So this is neat. So we can buy... Ooh, star charts? Oh, we could just buy star charts. Holy moly. Cool. So if we want extra science, we can just go to these guys and pump extra energy credits into science. That's pretty cool. That is also, I think, that must be new for this expansion, because I don't remember them before. Or they could have been part of the Leviathan expansion. I'm not sure, because I didn't play any underneath that. Alright, back to Mucolonia as we round out this episode. What do we have going on? Anything special here other than meeting our first other aliens? That was so cool. Super scientists from the past come to the future to share their knowledge with us. Why are you guys so far away? Get over here. I don't like our fleet being that far away. Let's see. Again, just kind of waiting. How's that population? Have they grown up yet? Probably not, because we haven't increased beyond plus 10. Nope, they're not there yet. So, what do we need to do? We're sitting on some extra resources. We might as well spend those resources. Let's see what we have as far as other survey places. Something shows that there are 3 energy credits available here, but I don't see them popping up. Oh, there they are. Ah, that's what we wanted. Ajdava is a frozen world, but it's 3 energy resources, so that would be a good place to build a station. We will have to hold off, though, because it's outside of our borders, so we can't build there yet. We'll have to slowly expand our empire that way. How's the rest of this survey looking? Not bad. He's still on his survey route, and he's still on his survey route, which is good. So let's just exploit our home system here, shall we? Let's grab our constructor ship, set him to 5 so I can find him again. And I want him to build a mining station. Right here. Just increase our energy credits. That'll work. Takes him a bit to get over there. And then we need to look at our fleet. We probably need to start increasing the number of corvettes that we have about. Because right now our fleet is only these 3 ships. And while these 3 ships look awesome, I mean, look at them, it's just not very much. If we ever need to fight anything, like we saw these alien vessels over here had a strength of 700. We can't even come close to touching that. So Oh my goodness! What is going over here? This is just like a bountiful system. We really want to take this system if we can. So we'll look at that in the future as well. How are we doing on our Unity?
Found.
Perfect. Alright. Let's pause. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this habitable world. Let's go ahead and survey that. Have you do your research. We're going to go ahead and wait to finish this episode until we get to this first new technology path for Utopia. Let's get that in the second episode. That feels good. Let's see what this new stuff does. It's 1 month away. We'll look in depth into that chart here. There we go. So, traditions available. You have enough Unity to adopt a new tradition. So, we can adopt one of these traditions, I guess. So, what do these do? So, for 72, we can either do expansion. New colonies start with one additional population when we choose this. If we finish the whole tree out, our core sector system will increase by 2, and we'll unlock 1 Ascension perk slot. That's these guys over here. I don't know what these do. They do awesome stuff. So, here we go. Additional Unity from colonies. So this is if we want to build a whole bunch of colonies. So if we're going to build a bunch of colonies, this is here. Domination. The war demand to subjugate other empires will reduce by 25%. If we do not impose our will on others, they will inevitably impose their will on us. And adopting all the domination traditions will mean the technology is shared between us and our subjects. Any technology that another party does not have gets a 30% research bonus. So if we're going to conquer and subjugate a lot of people, I don't think the Great Mucus will be really subjugating people. We'll probably just be eating them in our slimy, slimy mouths. Prosperity. Reduce the cost of mining stations by 33%. And adopting all of these will cause terraforming to be less expensive. And basically, ship cost and building costs are reduced. Reduce ship upkeep, reduce building upkeep. Energy stuff gives Unity. And we can unlock a private colony ship. Harmony is happiness for all pops. Oh, we don't care about harmony. We're already as harmonious as you can get. Because, come on, we're the Great Mucus. Supremacy. Taking over the entire galaxy. The future of this galaxy belongs to those who are strong enough to seize it. Increase your border range by 20%. And ships will fire faster when we complete everything. So this is build ships faster. And makes our armies more powerful. Okay? Diplomacy. Surest way to destroy our enemies is to make them our friends. Diplomatic influence cost is reduced by 50%, and our trust growth increased by 33%. We can form a federation. Alien tourism. Federation naval. I don't know about diplomacy. How about discovery? Our curiosity about the universe is what got us this far, and there is still so much left to discover. Research station build costs are reduced. Getting them all makes our research speed, increases research speed by 10%. In addition, it unlocks the Ascension perk slot. And going into this, anomaly fail risk is reduced. Scientist recruitment reduced cost, that's okay. Research points equal to 1/3 of our monthly gain when surveying planets. Leader skills increased by 1. And planet happiness increased. You know what? Out of all of these, I think expansion is where we want to go. Having that extra population on a colony, I think, will really help us out. And being able to have the great mind of the Great Mucus control more core worlds will be the good plan. So let's adopt expansionism. Boom. Are you sure you wish to adopt expansion traditions? Yes. There we go. So we've adopted expansion transitions. Now we just have to choose which one of these. Traditions we want. Capital buildings produce 1 additional unity. Okay. Cool. So we unlocked our first tradition. That's a pretty powerful bonus to have an extra population on every colony that we found. Once we can build colony ships, that will be awesome. And actually, it looks like those can work in tandem, so you could get these private colony ships, and then they would have more population. So maybe expansion and prosperity will actually be the next place that we go. That sounds like a plan, our overall arcing plan for the Empire. I'm sorry, the Great Mucus. So folks,
System survey complete. Construction complete.
oh, constructions and everything. So we finished up our construction. We finished our survey of the Arichi system, which has some nice stuff in it too. Cool. Well, we got a lot done here, and we got to see the next big part of the Utopia expansion, which is the Unity traditions, which is great. So with that, we're going to wrap up this episode. Next episode, we'll continue to expand the Great Mucus across space. I'm going to say thanks for watching. Please tell your friends. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos. And as always, we hope to see you soon.